I just can't believe what Mark did. After all the help I gave him on that project, he totally threw me under the bus in the meeting to make himself look good. I'm so angry, Sanjay. I want to get him back. I want to make sure he pays for this.
I understand why you feel that way, Priya. It's a horrible feeling to be betrayed, especially by someone you helped. Your desire for payback, for justice, it's a very natural human reaction. But it makes me think of a core lesson from the Mahabharata, particularly how the great Kurukshetra war came to be.
The big war? How does that relate?
Well, the entire epic, the Mahabharata, is essentially a story about family, duty, and the devastating consequences of a cycle of wrongdoing and retribution. The two main families, the Pandavas and the Kauravas, were cousins, rivals for the throne.
Okay.
The turning point, the spark that ignited that massive war, was the dice game. The Kaurava prince Duryodhana, filled with jealousy, challenged the Pandavas' eldest brother, Yudhishthira, to a rigged game. Yudhishthira, bound by honor but a poor gambler, lost everything: his kingdom, his brothers, and then, most horribly, his wife, Draupadi. She was publicly humiliated in the assembly.
That's awful. So the Pandavas wanted revenge.
Absolutely. That humiliation, that injustice, it festered. It set off a chain reaction. The Pandavas swore revenge. The Kauravas, fueled by their own pride and past wrongs, kept pushing. This went on for years, each new insult or act of injustice deepening the hatred, until it exploded into the Kurukshetra War.
And that war was devastating, right?
Catastrophic. It wasn't just a battle, it was a societal collapse. Millions died, families were torn apart, and the entire land was ravaged. Even those who won lost so much. The central lesson often drawn is that when you engage in a cycle of retribution, even for justified wrongs, it rarely brings true peace or justice. It just perpetuates suffering, often for everyone involved.
So what are you saying? I should just let Mark get away with it? That doesn't feel right.
Not at all. The resolution isn't about letting injustices slide. It's about breaking the cycle of personal revenge. The Pandavas eventually fought their war, yes, but the epic laments the immense loss that came from that unbroken cycle of hatred and pride.
So what do I do instead of trying to get him back?
The resolution for you is to seek true justice or self-preservation, not personal retribution. Instead of focusing your energy on making Mark pay, focus it on protecting yourself and ensuring you succeed. Document what happened. Speak to your boss in a professional way. Outshine him with your work, or even consider if this is a workplace you want to be in long term.
So protect myself and my career, not just try to hurt him back.
Exactly. That way, you break your part of the cycle. You learn from the Mahabharata that escalating personal grievances often leads to mutual destruction. By choosing a path of strategic action and self-preservation, instead of just tit-for-tat revenge, you ensure that you don't become entangled in a conflict that ultimately damages you more than it damages him. It's about choosing wisdom over rage.
That makes a lot of sense. Getting him back would probably just make me feel worse in the long run anyway. Thanks, Sanjay. I needed to hear that.